We've been bringing you various stories about the impacts of higher costs of living, how many are feeling the pinch of being priced out of things like groceries, home ownership, and health care. And the stress of all that takes a toll, not only emotionally, but physically.
Maybe you're working more hours, maybe you're just feeling a sense of failure. Either way, you are certainly not alone. We spoke with a family therapist about the overall strain of being priced out.
I've been working since end of my sophomore year.
Even into her 20s, Hannah Levesque has been working to grow a business while holding down 2 full-time jobs at a restaurant and in photography.
I wanted to do real estate, so I didn't end up going to college. I couldn't imagine if I had the debt I would be in now.
Even without that college debt that so many of her friends now have, and with at least 2 steady incomes working what she says was often 80 to 90 hours a week, becoming a homeowner was almost out of reach.
If I wanted to do a single family, I wouldn't have even been in the ballpark. It just wasn't an option. And in the housing market in Maine, it's just to find something that's livable, move-in ready for less than that. I think I approved at like $150 in that range.
Instead, Hannah bought a 2-unit in Lewiston, taking in rent that helps her cover her mortgage.
In a week, probably. When I was in the peak trying to buy this place, I would go in for 7 a.m., get out around 3 p.m., go into my other job for 4. I wouldn't leave until 11-ish. And then during all of that, and in that hour period, I'm trying to run my business, I'm trying to do showings, help sellers, respond to emails.
I see a lot of people with burnout, just trying to make ends meet.
Katie Dolinsky is a licensed marriage and family therapist with 3 Little Birds Therapy and Wellness. Since the pandemic began 5 years ago, she's seen a change in overall well-being. The isolation so many felt working from home continued long after going back to the office, and for many reasons.
As humans, our nervous system is constantly seeking signs of safety. We're not so worried about being sort of attacked by a bear anymore, like maybe we were a couple hundred years ago. Now we're worried about, can I provide for my family? Can I take care of myself? Am I accepted socially, right? And so, just feeling stable, just being able to maintain, if that is kind of our goal, that's sad to me in a lot of ways. It doesn't leave a lot of room for expansion, right? For possibility, for meeting goals.
That American dream, work hard, get an education, build a home, and raise a family, for so many is not delivering what was promised.
I feel like I can't ever get ahead at work. I'm doing everything I can. I work all the time, and my inbox is always overflowing. And then I'm not available for my family when I go home because I'm burnt out from the day and I'm super stressed, and my kids have these games and I can't get to them, or I forgot to get groceries because I didn't have time, right? And so this perpetual state of feeling like I just can't do anything well, that's really hard for people.
Which ultimately leads to that sense of isolation, less time for friends and family, strained relationships, and chronic stress leading to physical health problems like strain on your heart.
Is step 1 kind of acknowledging that the goalposts maybe have moved?
Yeah, the goalposts maybe have moved, or maybe are the goalposts even something that you want to be going towards, right? I mean, oftentimes I'm working with people and I'm really sort of exploring with them, what is it that you really want? And it's so interesting, how many times people are like, well, no one's ever really asked me that question. I don't really know what I want. Right? I haven't really thought about that since I was a kid. I've just been doing what I thought I was supposed to be doing.
For young people like Hannah, moving the goalposts right now means pushing back the idea of marriage and starting a family, and relying on a rental property to help get her home buying journey started.
The older generations who were able to purchase a home when they were my age on 1 income, they look at us and say, well, maybe you shouldn't get your Starbucks. It is a gut punch when you hear that, and I think anyone else our age, when they hear that we're not working hard enough, it's like, what more can we do? I know so many people that work multiple jobs and they're still struggling to make it happen.
So what can we control? Our therapist says start with reevaluating your goals. What's most important to you? Do you need a big house? Maybe a smaller one closer to work or friends is better for you. And even though you're maybe working more than 40 hours a week, build in time for self-care. That can be meditating for 10 minutes. It can be going for a walk on your lunch break or getting some exercise in. And socialize. Schedule time with your friends and family. If you have to build it into your calendar, do it.
Great tips. Thank you.